What's up guys, Brandon here from Thrifting for a Living. I wanted to do a quick haul video for you guys. It's first one. I'm going to try to get through it here. We got a good bit of stuff here. We went yesterday. Spent about $70 for everything. I've got a lot of electronics, got a lot of wares, not a lot of clothes, not a lot of shoes. I did get a pair of shoes, but mostly electronics yesterday. It was a good day. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'll start with this phone system. I always like to pick up the phone systems because they're easy to test. They're easy to make sure that all the pieces are there. You get the plug-in, you get the phone, and you get the base. Having the answering machine is always good. You can sell just the bases, just the phones, or just the bases and the phones together. I always like to make a complete set and get the most money for it. This one is a Motorola, pretty good brand. Should get $35 for the one. I've got 3 phones here, so pretty good there. It's pay by the pound, so it's a couple pounds, a couple bucks. Next thing is this Realistic clock radio. Realistic is the brand. A lot of that Realistic stuff isn't as good as you would want it to be, but I've only paid $1 for this, and it's got a wood grain and it's digital. The Chronomatic 252. What it is. Should get 20-25 bucks for it, so we shall see. Next thing, which I couldn't believe I found at the outlet, and I even found it in the bin and not on the side. They must have missed this. They usually pick these out and $10 or $15 for these, but this was a couple pounds. Everybody knows what it is. Original Nintendo with a controller. I will be keeping that though, because that's what you get to do when you do this. You get to keep some of the cool stuff. Next is a Sony VCR. VCRs are always good to check out. I paid $3. They did have a white sticker on that. Looks like it's got barbecue sauce on it. We'll get that cleaned up. But looked it up. Should be $35-40 bucks plus shipping. Again, I won't do free shipping on this. I don't like to do free shipping on bigger things because we'll, more expensive. Up next, I got a Polaroid camera. One of the 2 that I found. I found 2 yesterday. This one is the Autofocus 660. And let's see when it's open what it looks like. And sometimes getting them, if they're not worth a lot, you can put 3 or 4 of them together. A lot of camera shops buy them. It seems like the same camera shop buys my Polaroids every time I list them within a day or 2. So that one I should get. That one's a little better one. I might put that one separate, and maybe 50 bucks, maybe a little less. I'll accept best offers. I usually accept best offers on everything, just because I pay so little for it. Like, profit is profit. Next is another clock radio. General Electric. 76. The bottom of the tag is 76. Yeah, cool. Clock radio. This one was not listed or sold, so we will see. We'll probably 30, 35, 40 bucks. And again, accept best offer. I paid $1 for it, so can't go wrong. Next is, what's this? Camera. A lot of cameras. I think I found 6 cameras, 5 cameras. This one is a Nikon Coolpix. What was I gonna get? It doesn't have any batteries. A lot of them take those special camera batteries. I'm gonna have to look at that a little bit harder, but oh wait, this one does have the battery. Yes, it does. Cool. battery and memory card. And extra memory cards. So 4 total memory cards on this guy. I mean, they're selling anywhere from $50 to $100. Mine is black, so we'll probably shoot for the $75 range right there in the middle. And it's got 3 or 4 memory cards, so looks like it has all the cables with it that it needs. No batteries though, or oh, it does have a battery. Never mind. Next is this guy. I wasn't sure what it was when I first picked it up. I like to pick up stuff that in bags that has weight to it. You've seen the plastic bag. I'm not changing this stuff. It's all in the bags that it comes in. But this is a nebulizer, a travel nebulizer. And I was not sure if I was able to list it on eBay because of not being able to list stuff that requires a prescription to get, but they said that you can list it as long as it doesn't come with the medication that you need, or something like that. So I believe the battery is underneath here. Yep, the battery and a travel charger. So that was a pretty good find. What am I gonna get for this guy? I mean, they're all over the place. 65, 100, 150 selling for, so I mean, again, it doesn't cost very much, a couple bucks at the most. Let's see, what's next? Label maker, Brother P-Touch label maker. Paid $1 for it. I'd rather them mark that for me so I don't have to weigh it. Brother label maker. Okay. This guy, $28 plus shipping. We'll take it for $1. Tons of them are selling, tons of them are listed. Good deal. Always look up electronics. You won't be let down. I've got a Samsung digital camera recorder. This one wasn't really, to be honest with you, worth. I paid $3 for it, but it's got the DVDs, the small DVDs that it needs, and it's got an extra battery. So I don't know. It's got the charger. I might get 20 bucks for it. Sometimes you buy stuff that's not worth money. It happens. You just try to minimize it. The other Polaroid camera, this one wasn't worth as much. This one was the $20 to $25 camera. One thing that I will say about Polaroid cameras, a good tip even if it's a blank film, it's a good way to test them, because with a blank film inside it still takes a picture and you can still see that it's working. So again, 20-25 bucks for this Polaroid. Sony. So we will go with this guy. I find tons of Sony Walkmans at the outlet. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if it's because I always look for it, but I've probably found 10 Sony Walkman, different brands, different styles, just in the last, couple months. That guy's worth, 20-25 bucks, quick. Okay, this guy is next. This one was a surprise for me because I wasn't even sure what it was when I picked it up, because it's a little bit before my time. But it is an Atari Lynx, I believe 2. Lynx 2. It was weird when I found it because I found this bag and obviously this was in it. And there was a game inside of it, and then there's some games in it here. There's, Batman game, hockey, California games, Electro Cop, Cyberball, a Ninja game, Road Blasters, and Miss Pac-Man. The Miss Pac-Man one is a good one by itself. I'll probably sell it. I'd want to really keep it, but you can't keep everything. But, you know, anyhow, I found this, and it didn't have the charger, but I mean, it takes batteries, so you can play it with the batteries. I can't get it open. Yeah, it takes batteries, so if you don't have the charger, it's probably not a big deal. But in another bag in the same bin, charger, which was weird because they were separated, and I found them both. But it works. I've tested it. It's a good 150 with the games. I mean, I could probably get more if I wanted to sit on it more. I don't know. I might keep it. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. The next thing is another camera. Z-Share C195. The box is silver, but I believe mine is maroon or reddish. Yes. No batteries, but I think it would just take a regular camera batteries for it. This one was the one that maybe takes different batteries. But these are selling pretty decent. See if it Kodak Easy Share. Yeah. 40 bucks, 35 bucks. I mean, it was in the bin, so less than $1 because that doesn't even weigh a pound. 79 cents a pound. 79 cents a pound is what we pay at our bins for wares. Unless it's marked with a white tag, which they don't always catch everything. The next is another camera, Minolta. I'm not going to be able to retire on this one, but 30 bucks, 35 bucks plus shipping. A little heavier, but this was, I weighed it, so a couple bucks for that. The next is another camera, Canon Rebel 200 EOS. And I believe, and somebody had also mentioned it before the video, but the lens is really a good lens. I don't know. You can see 28 to 80 millimeter lens. So anywhere from 65 to, some people were selling them for cheaper. And that's the thing, some people do that, just to get rid of things. You can't always go off of the prices that you see. But I'll get an easy $50 for it no matter what, so. I think that's rest of electronics there. So we'll start, I'll just grab this here. The Verso Vino. It is a wine decanter. See that? There wasn't very many of these listed. What's going on? Something's trying to happen. There wasn't many of these listed, and there wasn't very many of them sold. But this looks brand new, never used. So I will list it. I think there was one listed for like 60 bucks. I'm not gonna go that crazy because I weighed it, and it literally 50 cents I paid. So I'll be happy with $30 if I can get $30 out of it. The next thing is this Disney block wooden puzzle. I'm not real sure. It doesn't really have any kind of description. Oh, I forgot about these. But it's just these wooden blocks. They're not in the original box, it's a card box. But they're all there, and they make a picture, and each side is a different picture. It shows here, I mean, it looks, somebody had one listed and it was a crazy price of like $235, and I'm like, that's probably not what I'm gonna get for it, but I think he was the only one that had one listed, so I mean, my price will look pretty good to his $235. He did have a different box. He had the case or something for it, but we'll see on that. We'll gamble. Next is a plush, the only plush that I had today. These are Harley Davidson plush. Happy Harley Days. A couple of these guys, I'll probably put them together, and these guys sell 20 to 30 bucks easy by themselves. I will probably wait until Christmas to list these, or at least closer to it. Couple bears here. Oh. Next was a bag. We didn't find very many bags, but the bags we did find were good. These ones both had tags on them. This one's Space Junk. I don't think I've ever heard dollar signs on it, so actually $100 bills. New with tags. They were selling, I seen one sold for $55. I mean, so I paid 50 cents for it. Bags are 50 cents. So I will ask probably 40, 45, and I may get free shipping on it because it's not very heavy. Next is a Ducks Unlimited Avery Guides bag. Again, new with tags. I believe this had an invoice inside of it, and the invoice said $40, so I'll probably ask 35 or 40. 50 cents. Get a good look there. Let's see. Kodak. This was the Easy Share for the printers. It's not the printer, this is the ink and paper, which surprisingly, I know the actual printers themselves aren't very good. You know, they're usually no more than $10 or $15 a piece. But the paper and the ink, I mean, I paid a couple bucks for it, but I should be getting anywhere from 30 to 35 bucks. We'll shoot for that. See what we can get. The next one was, I wasn't sure, another case. I always pick these up. If you take a tip from me, always pick up bags and cases, and people for some reason leave them there. I can't remember what this is called. An otoscope. Yeah. Right? Or an ophthalmoscope. Either way, Welsh Allen is the brand. But it is a medical. Probably get about $100 for it. Next thing is a couple kites. I don't know if I'll sell them together or separate. They're like $20 or $30 separate. There's not very many listed, so they're a parafoil kite. And this one is Eddie Bauer. I don't know if they're both Eddie Bauer. I found them together, so I'll probably list them together. This one does say Eddie Bauer though, so might be worth a little more. Next is an ornament. The Hallmark, the keepsake ornaments, some of them can really be worth a lot of money. This is a Baby's First Christmas 2005. It's a ornament and it holds a picture inside of it. Pretty good. I'll probably list it for 30 bucks. I might wait till Christmas, but a lot of stuff still sells. I mean, I know I say I'll wait till Christmas, but I still sell Christmas stuff now, so. And last thing up on the table, P90X complete. All 12 CDs are in there. Probably paid $1 for it. $30, $40, $50. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't look that one up. I just know that that's good. The shoes that I got. Some green Nike cleats. I don't know if the kid bought them and got hurt, didn't get to play or what, but they're, you know, he looks like he had one practice, and this is what we have. But I will probably get $40 size 13s, fairly new. Alpha, Nike Alpha. Pretty good. And next thing, whoops. I don't know if you can see this. This was, I paid up for this because it was a little heavier and it was in the band. Probably 4 or 5 pounds. But it's a vintage Wilson badminton set. Probably the coolest thing I found. It wasn't electronic, I guess. But I mean, it has all the pieces and parts. The net's in this guy. So, I don't know. We'll see. It was looking pretty promising online. 60, 70, 80 bucks. I'll shoot for somewhere around there and accept best offer. Alright, last but not least, I picked up some of this Barbie stuff. I don't know. It's Barbie accessories. It looks like it goes to a playhouse or something. The fashion playhouse. Fashion plaza. It doesn't look like a complete set or anything, but I always pick Barbie stuff up because it's usually does pretty good, and if it doesn't, you can put it all in a lot and get some good stuff out of it that way. I didn't really find many books. I mean, I'll go over some of the things that I found, but most of it I keep for myself. Again, some of the perks that you get to do, you get to keep some of the stuff. Poster, vintage Kenner poster, Centurions. I thought that was cool. It was just in this folder here of good Transformer stuff here. Transformer folder. It's gotta be old. What else is in here? Tech spec manual, Transformers. Probably keep all this stuff. I don't think it would be worth listing, but it's cool to me because, you know, Robo Force for my deal, little booklet, and then Masters of the Universe. Everybody likes Masters of the Universe. Got a couple books there and a bigger book. Yeah, there it is. Books are 25 cents a piece. I think all this stuff was in this folder, so they would have just charged me 25 cents for everything in here. Ghostbuster sticker, love that. Go up somewhere. Next thing, this isn't really worth a lot, but I thought it was cool because I've never really seen many. The outside says Scooby-Doo. It's a talking Viewmaster reel. There's a couple of them in here. I am missing a couple. One of them is the Scooby-Doo, and the other one is a Woody Woodpecker. But they have these little discs underneath of them. And you can't really see, but I'd like to see one work. It'd be cool. I hear one work. But I just thought it was picked it up. Dukes of Hazzard coloring book. Ghostbusters storybook. That was cool. Big Ghostbusters fan. Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom on Ice. This is a souvenir program. And this is cool, I thought, because it had a big poster in it. Goofy on there. Mickey. 1985, I think is what it says. But, yeah. I thought that was cool. Disney always does good. I'll probably keep it, so probably again isn't. I don't know, it might be worth less than, but maybe 15 bucks if I ever do. Maybe more. But it's pretty cool. That's about it. That's about all I have. Like us on Facebook. Don't forget to do that. We can find a link at the bottom. Thrifting for a Living page. We're gonna try to be sharing some videos and some tips about what we do, and hopefully help somebody learn some stuff from somebody else. That's what this is all about, helping other people. And that's one other thing too that I will say is, if you ever are at a Goodwill outlet, you get a chance to make friends, do it. Because as they're digging through the bins when you're digging with them, they will throw you some stuff that they don't want themselves. And the more people you have out, the better off you'll be. Alright, this video is about 27 minutes long, so I'm going to end it now so it doesn't get too long. I appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, don't forget to like and share our page. We will be having a giveaway soon. Probably some kind of gift card. Not sure how much and what for or where for. But stay tuned and subscribe to us for future videos. We're going to be having more videos coming. Alrighty, thanks guys. See ya.